We've got to talk about it, you guys. Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Hudson collaborating. Hey kids, Treacle here, welcome back to my channel. We've got to talk about this. It is hot topic amongst the Lamely right now. So Mariah had this little mic drop moment when she posted this photo on her social media and the internet just went crazy. So there we have 3 director style deck chairs with some key initials. In the center, of course, we have MC, our queen, and we have AG and JH. And of course, everyone is speculating that AG is Ariana Grande and JH is Jennifer Hudson. Now, there was no message, no details. All Mariah included was one little Christmas tree emoji. So from the photo and the emoji, it looks like Mariah is currently on set for her forthcoming Apple TV Plus Christmas special. We don't know much about it other than that it is definitely happening. Mariah has been working on this for over a year and it's coming out this Christmas. And we're gonna have some special guests. There's gonna be animation. It's gonna be all kinds of festive fun. Mariah has said it's some of the most fun she's had in terms of working on a creative project. So I have got high hopes. It sounds like there's a really good budget behind this project. So I'm really curious with what they are coming up with. Nothing is confirmed until the Queen of Christmas herself, Mariah, says it, but it does look like it is indeed Ariana and Jennifer. Somebody on Ariana's team, I think it was maybe her makeup artist, I don't have it to hand right this second, but somebody on Ariana's team posted the photo on their social media, Instagram, I believe, and tagged Ariana, Mariah, and Jennifer, and said something about, you know, these amazing 3 legends working together. They can't believe it, something along those lines. That was taken down, but for a brief second there, it did look confirmed by a pretty reliable source. It's not gospel for me until Mariah says it, but I'm like 95% happy and confident that we are looking at a situation where Ariana and Jennifer are joining Mariah for this Christmas special. So what I want to do in today's video is just take a quick stroll down memory lane and remind ourselves of the relationships Mariah has with both of the singers. First up, Ariana Grande. So Ariana hit the mainstream scene, the main stage, if you like, in 2013, I believe. So she'd had her previous Nickelodeon career. I didn't really pay attention to that. I don't really know who she was. Was it Victorious, her TV show, whatever? But when she came into her like adult self and life and had her pop career begin, that was like 2013. And there were parallels. It always happens. There were parallels drawn between her and an existing pop star. And in this case, it was our Mariah.
As a female artist in this industry, when you first come out, the natural thing for everybody to do is just to compare it to what's already out there.
You've been compared to Mariah Carey. Is that a compliment?
Of course. She's Mariah Carey.
Heard the song earlier today. I was like, that sounds like Mariah Carey singing the song.
Thanks. No, I wouldn't be mad at all. She's the greatest vocalist, and that's a huge compliment.
So people were heralding Ariana as the next Mariah Carey, a young Mariah Carey. And of course, that's not going to sit well with Mariah. She didn't take very kindly to the comparisons, and she seemed to swat Ariana's name away when it was raised in interviews.
Ariana Grande, they always say she's a young Mariah. How do you feel about those comparisons?
First of all, I'm still young because I discount numbers, numerically speaking.
Okay.
But I wish everybody all the best of luck.
And I get that on Mariah's part. Here's this new person and she's just learning of her. And some of the first time she's hearing this person's name is in sentences like, oh, she's just like you, she's the next you, she's a young version of you. And it must be incredibly frustrating for Mariah because she's finding herself in radio station interview situations where she's talking about her current project. She is an active music superstar. She's not retired, she's still active. Why do we need another Mariah Carey? So I can see how that would maybe get on her nerves a little bit. Ariana maybe didn't help the situation. She was coming from a really great place of just loving Mariah, but she certainly fans those fangirl flames by being so vocal about Mariah. And when people were comparing her to Mariah, she really, really loved it. I remember there was a video she posted of her singing Emotions in a recording studio, I think, and she's just showing her love for Mariah and showing how she can hit some of those notes and having fun and paying homage. But all in all, it was like a little bit, you know, coming on very thick and heavy. It was a little bit too strong. It was all love from Ariana, but I think it came on a bit too strong and heavy. And I can see how it kind of, you know, pissed Mariah a little bit. Years later, Nick Cannon weighed in on the situation and shared some of his memories about speaking with Mariah on Ariana.
Before Ariana got signed, who Ariana is like the sweetest girl in the world too, but she was the biggest Mariah Carey fan in the world.
I'm sure every female singer can relate to that.
Mariah was her idol, and she sang, was it Emotions? She sang one of Mariah's early songs. She had hadn't dropped a record, none of that yet, and it just went viral. And I remember I showed it to Mariah, and I was like, I knew Ariana because, you know, I was working at Nickelodeon. I remember taking this I was like, talking to her, I was like, y'all think about, I'm like, this little girl is dope, and she loves you. She just, you know, wants to meet you. And she looked at the video, and she's like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And then this is what Mariah hates. And Ariana made the cardinal mistake of saying, you know, or I don't even know if it was her. It was associated as like the next or the new Mariah Carey. It's just, the fuck does that mean? Like, I'm the Mariah Carey. Why do you need another one?
At the time, this led to fans and press pitting the two singers against each other and resulted in, admittedly, some rather amusing memes and hoax videos. Time heals plenty though, and fast forward to 2019 and it looks like there is mutual love and respect between the two singers, and fans are getting really excited every time there's an interaction between them on social media. This included Ariana joining in the sing-along video a bunch of celebrities did last Christmas for the 25th anniversary of All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Mariah acknowledging how Ariana did the ad-libs. So since last Christmas, there has been this flickering hope that maybe a collaboration would be on the cards at some point. Now, I am an Ariana fan. I'm not like a massive fan. I have some of her music. I couldn't like list all of the albums in order and all the songs on them and stuff like that. But she's cute, she's fun, she's talented. I love the love that she has for Mariah, so I think it would be a really fun moment for them to do something together. I get why maybe up to now it's been a bit awkward or just weird for Mariah, because Ariana's like, what, in her late 20s? She's like 27 or something. So she's the baby, and people say that Mariah's the mom, and so there's like this generational thing. And we know that Mariah just rebukes numbers and time and age and things like that. But I think if Mariah can put herself in a place where she is confident of herself as the legend, the mentor, and Ariana is the mentee, and Mariah brings Ariana in, and it is like a established grand diva with the baby diva, or the diva in the making kind of thing. You know, almost like, you know, when Diana Ross, you know, brought Mariah on stage and they had a moment together. You know, Mariah's very courteous and respectful to Diana, and the same with Patti LaBelle, and the same with Aretha Franklin. So I think Mariah now has to, you know, maybe this is the year, because she has acknowledged it's been 30 years with MC30. We've got the memoir, we've got the rarities, and she's been giving us music from back in the day. Maybe this year she's just a little bit more comfortable with acknowledging that. So she can put herself in that position as being the legend and reaching out to some of the babies and, you know, kind of just going back and forth and playing with them. It's going to be really, really good for her career, because otherwise she's just going to miss out on these moments, I feel. So I felt like an Ariana and Mariah moment was not inevitable, but quite possibly, hopefully, going to come. But it had to be on Mariah's terms. It has to be on her time and when she feels ready. Next up, let's talk about Mariah and Jennifer Hudson. J Hud has always been very vocal of her love and respect for Mariah, always. In 2018, Mariah appeared as a key advisor on The Voice in America, and it was such a treat to see the two singers interacting.
I was a little girl singing Hero, and now she's here. She's one of my heroes. This is like my favorite Voice moment ever.
I'm enjoying you.
Mariah Carey has changed music in so many different ways. Her influence is endless.
More recently, Jennifer had the honor of presenting Mariah with her Billboard Icon Award in 2019.
Mariah, I'm gonna just say Mariah. You know who Mariah is.
And they were photographed hanging out backstage. I feel like there are more photos out there of them together at different events and more quotes of them, you know, speaking about each other, particularly Jennifer speaking about Mariah. I just couldn't find them right this second. But I'm 100% convinced that Jennifer is in awe of Mariah, fully respects her as a singer-songwriter, producer, icon, legend, everything. All those boxes are ticked for me, so I'm happy. I'll co-sign on this collaboration. And also, I am a fan of Jennifer's. Her voice is such a massive powerhouse. I love her journey. I remember her audition on American Idol. I was so happy and impressed by her with her Dreamgirls moment. That was huge. So I love the love that they have between the two of them, and it was really fun to watch them together on The Voice. So yeah, I'm very happy about this. I wasn't expecting or never really thought about a collaboration between Mariah and Jennifer, but now that I am, I'm really, really excited by it. So how are they going to be involved with the Christmas special? There are the 3 chairs. I'm pretty convinced they are all on set for this Christmas special. So what's going to happen? Are they going to do a song together? Is it going to be all 3 of them on one track? Or is Mariah doing one thing with Ariana and a separate thing with Jennifer? Which would you prefer? Personally, I would love to see all 3 of them come together and just kick ass this Christmas with some kind of song. I think it would be amazing to have something released commercially, so we get like a high quality music video. Maybe that's a direct, you know, clip taken from the special, I don't know. But if they're both on the special, maybe it would be a shame to do, you know, songs with them separately. I think just put them all together, put the fan bases together, tap into Ariana's fan base, Jennifer's fan base, the Lamely, put everyone together. Let's get behind some kind of single release and just see what can happen. It's not an easy bet because, of course, All I Want for Christmas Is You is going to dominate the Christmas airwaves, particularly in America. So how do you compete with a monster hit like that? So I think timing is key. Maybe we'll see something come out in November. I don't know when this Christmas special is coming out. So maybe we're going to get the single before the Christmas special. And what do we want them to sing? Is it going to be one of Mariah's existing Christmas songs? Are they going to take a Christmas song that Mariah hasn't covered previously? Or is it going to be something new? What would you prefer? Whatever it is, whatever is in store, I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be a very, very talented Christmas special because Ariana is talented, Jennifer is talented, Mariah is Queen of Christmas, super uber talented. It's going to be so much fun. Personally, I hope it's all 3 singers together on a track that is, dare I say, new, just because I want something to come of it. I want something to be released. I'd love a music video. I'd love a single release or an EP, something that we can chart, something that fans can try and, you know, get trending and get charting. If not, I'm just happy they're working together. And this Christmas special, as I said, sounds like it's got some pretty healthy budget behind it. So I don't think we're going to be disappointed. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are you happy with an Ariana Grande, Jennifer Hudson Christmas situation? Let me know. I love hearing what you guys think in the comments section, particularly when there's a hot piece of news like this. This is hot topic right now for us in the Lamely. So let me know in the comments. I will catch you up there. Remember, you can follow me on social media. I'm Treacle Tots on Instagram and on Twitter, so follow me if you aren't already. And if you would like to support my channel, you can get involved. Go and check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. You can support my channel and earn some cool rewards along the way, such as early access to my videos. I will see you again very, very soon. Take care of yourselves. Cheers, thanks a lot.